every now and then you had a glimpse of somebody coming through. But just think about it. If Foles is on the run and you don't have Jay Ajayi running so much, you know what I mean, he can't really get the yardage he wants, then it's going to be a long day for the Eagles. And that's just my prediction on that. So once again, I'm sure the Eagles are probably going in underdog on this one as well. So I got Minnesota again for this round. Oh man. So big football this weekend. I'm excited about it. We got a lot of cold weather through this country, man. So the cool thing is the teams outside of Jacksonville, all the teams are used to that cold weather. That's not a factor. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they freezing though, man. Them dudes they ice cold having to go over to that environment. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to play a factor. You know what I mean? Well, it ain't going to play a factor, number one, because that is actually, it's playoff football, man. So, you put all that stuff to the side and just handle your business. But, I mean, it's possibly. We don't know. We have no idea, man. We have no idea. We have no idea how it's going to come out. So, what we're going to do, man, we're going to take us a quick break, bust off to a commercial. When we get back, man, we're going to continue talking and rapping it, you know what I'm saying, in this daytime edition of the Kickin' It with Kysii show. All right.
All right, let's pause for a break.
Let Whole Team Enterprises be the #1 source for all your marketing needs. They specialize in web design, graphic design, videography, flyer printing, t-shirt printing, web hosting, and more. For your business or next event, be sure to reach out to Whole Team Enterprises at www.wholeteam.com.
Be sure to get your car serviced by the professionals at ICN Services, located in the Buckhead area of Atlanta. They are a full-service automobile concierge service who are an on-site automobile detailing provider with the advantages of their come-to-you service. Your car can get their needs taken care of while you continue your day. They will take your vehicle to appointments, inspections, repairs, returns, and more. Find them online at www.itscleannow.com or reach them at 404-934-0675.
Go see my guys at Platinum Auto Accessories in Lithonia, Georgia. They can get your car audio needs tight. In addition to the audio enhancements, they specialize in visual enhancements for your car as well. Lighting, rims, alarm systems, remote starts, and more. Visit Kevin and James with some of the best deals in the Atlanta metro area. Conveniently located at 2648 Lithonia Industrial Boulevard, off I-20 and the Evans Mill exit. Also give them a call at 678-323-7888. Mention this ad for a special discount. Friends of the Kickin' It with Kysii show.
You've reached Kickin' It with Kysii show.
We don't take orders from super fools. We give them.
X gon' give it to you.
Any and all resistance will crumble. Nonsense. There's never been a threat
Squad
couldn't handle. It is the purpose of the
Squad
to align our infamous forces against the powers of good and defeat them, leaving us, the rulers of the world.
Squad.
The #1 Chief Rocker Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy Conversations.
Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli Young.
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kickin' It with Kysii
My name is Nathan Ivey.
the Sports Bar, also known as Stacy Sports Radio.
Click the Maroon Show.
Law 700.
Your boy DJ Kickin.
The BS3 Sports Show.
This is DJ Queen from the X Squad.
Jelani, JB Bodie, and of course, my man Lopan on the Wait a Minute Show.com. Ain't that right, Lopan?
We got the jazz.
Fresco famous.
Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast.
Soul Meets the Streets Radio.
DJ New.
From the bottom. Talking 30. Chopping it up with Q.
Enough with the BS podcast.
Talking with Tori Show.
Clutch Tar Sports Radio Podcast.
Tasty Talk with Man DeLeon.
X gon' give it to you.
Yeah. You're back with the Kickin' It with Kysii show. Blazing live for an early edition on the Two Live Stews radio network. And man, we're doing it here, a special edition of my show, which is normally found at 9 p.m. on Thursday evenings. But like I said, the big homie Doug Stewart has gone down to 1 day a week with his podcast. And it opened up the doors for the rest of the shows on the network to be able to take a daytime slot or so. So typically you'll be hearing cooking with the microwave. My man Chief Rocker Jersey Vern with his recap show. My man Jeff Fox with the Jeff Fox Show. You'll hear them through the daytime. And then this week you had Wait a Minute Show with my man Jelani and myself. We just filled in and jumped in the daytime slot as need be. So typically I can be found, like I said, in the evenings 9 p.m. on Two Live Stews Radio Network or twolivestewsradio.com. And you can find me on demand on my own network, Kysii.com. Listen to me on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Apple Podcasts, aka iTunes, Google Podcasts or the Google Play Store in the podcast section, SoundCloud, and also on my own mobile app, the Kickin' It with Kysii mobile app, which you can find in all the platforms. So thank you, man, for supporting. Like I said, this is year 3 of me being able to jump and do that thing that I do. been a minute, man. We did that whole thing, and hey, it's big, man. And shout out to all the X Squad affiliates up in there, checking in, listening, and chatting. We have a chat room, a live chat room that's going on as well. If you click the chat bubbles at the top, you can actually join in on the conversation with those bubbles. You'll be able to interact and see all the crazy zaniness that we do throughout the daytime, man. We love to keep it. We all put an avatar on, jump in, have opinions, man, and just talk, talk smack, for a couple hours, be able to just lay back and just do what we do, man. That's the cool thing, man, being able to lay back and just take your, just take your daytime worries off and just, kick it, man. That's the main thing, being able to meet folks in the environment. I know it's a virtual environment, but we're like family, man. We actually physically have met each other during the past TDSS 3. That's the Doug Stewart Show 3rd year anniversary. We have an annual event in Atlanta, and we've had about 100 folks come through in Atlanta and just kick it, man. We're gonna have another one for TDSS 4 coming up, but that's Stewies. That's what we call each other in the chat room. The Stewies actually were able to put a face with the avatar, with the nickname, and just, like I said, we partied. We had parties, we had a barbecue, we had a meet and greet at a cigar bar, and been able to drink and convene and fellowship. Like I said, it's a family, it's a big thing, and we've been doing it now over 3 years. In conjunction with that, I got my family, the X Squad affiliates. If you don't know who the X Squad affiliates are, go to xsquadaffiliates.com and check out the variety of shows there as well. But between X Squad affiliates and my Two Live Stews radio network family, we've got awesome programming, and we do our thing that you can catch through the daytime and the nighttime directly here on Spreaker.com. So before we went on commercial, we was actually talking about the playoff games. That actually leads to my next discussion here. We don't have my man Dollars here in the chat room, but there is a discussion. There is a sports topic that has come up. I don't know the validity of it, but it's got some legs on it. But there's actually a petition or a rumor or something. I actually seen petitions, but I don't know how official they are. But it says some limited owners or some minority owners of the Steelers are lobbying to get Tomlin fired from the Steelers. So I was reading, I read an article. This guy named Ed Boucher, who's a writer out of Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. And it was interesting looking at his opinion on the whole situation. Dollars, who's a strong Steelers fan and a strong opponent of Tomlin, has other opinions, but I would like to see. I actually wanted to read this guy's article, and it had some pretty strong points here. But the title was, Ed Boucher said, if limited partners want Mike Tomlin out, Art Rooney II should show them the door. So he was saying that the limited partners need to go too. All right, so let me read what it said here. It said, a report Tuesday by Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk said that some of the Steelers' limited partners intend to lobby Art Rooney II to fire coach Mike Tomlin. If true, let's save them the trouble and the embarrassment to themselves of taking such a step with this piece of advice. Don't do it. Better yet, here's something those unnamed limited partners could do. Sell your stock in the Steelers and buy some in the Cleveland Browns, where Jimmy Haslam always seems willing to listen to someone who wants to fire a coach. Second guessing the coach has been part of sports since they developed the ball, by fans, media, players, and even owners. But it's beyond ludicrous for one or few minority owners to even think they have enough influence to persuade Rooney to can Tomlin. Not that there's one reason to even believe Tomlin should go. His team just compiled a 13-3 record in the regular season, the third best in franchise history. He and they overcame many setbacks out of the coach's control to do that. Le'Veon Bell's holdout, Martavius Bryant's demands to be traded, the injury to Ryan Shazier,